Hey guys, Tightrope here, bring you a 2v2 today. We are on Alliance of Defiance. Playing today spawning in the south, we have Shadics ARG playing as US forces with Urban Assault, Armour and Airborne. Teaming up with him is TüMe playing as US forces, also Urban Assault, Infantry and Mechanized. From the north we have Clororaa playing as Ostheer, who has Jaeger Armour, Fortified Armour and Blitzkrieg. Finally, the 101st Airborne, playing as Ostheer with Storm, Encirclement and Fortified Armour for a sniper start. Look at the rankings up here. TüMe, rank 50, Shadics, 12, 101st, 8? Oh wow, 101st climbing in the random 2s, and Clororaa 21. May not recognize TüMe, but used to play quite a lot with Talisman back in the day. Talisman's main arranged team partner.
We have liberated the objective.
Maybe trying to, get some warm-ups ahead of Co3 release. The snipers coming out. Shaq's already locked into Urban Assault, so can't go for Pathfinders to try and counteract these. And, no Pathfinders for TüMe at all in his loadout, so could be a bit of a struggle for the WS team to counter the sniper, especially through the center of the map. But they get a little sprinkle of damage on it there. The early damage does count for a lot. Maybe try to force the Ostheer player into building a mid bunker early. Doesn't have the munitions for the upgrade anyway. But yeah, that very early damage is worth quite a lot. Oh wow. Right on the edge there. Machine gun having trouble deciding which way to set up. Good cut-off play there. But eventually outnumbered, 2-1-1. Sniper coming into the middle. Needed to run around this corner, I think, for a chance to land a shot there. Okay, shot on the rear echelon. A double rear echelon build for both US players, by the way. A little unusual. Echelon on the run there. Hanging around any longer than that, you're at risk of, taking a big volley from the Grenadiers, dropping a model, then the sniper picking off the other one. Not worth the risk. It's getting bullied here. It's gone for the grenade launcher. Probably part of the reason why.
Our supply line is cut. Germans are making a push. Cloud's giving us some trouble here.
Part of the reason why I went for the double rear echelon start, but didn't have the front line to kind of stop the Grenadiers just charging at the rear echelon. Good wee flank here from TüMe. And, there we go. A couple rifle nades coming in. Or grenades.
Opponents are seizing a sector.
The same noise as the rifle nades though. Pushing at you out of the building. Quite patient stuff, just hanging out on the edge with that rifle ready to flank. Whenever the opportunity arises, we actually see Clororaa moving into the center here. Setting up. There we go, the Grenadiers. Sniper still hasn't really been healed up yet. Still no mid bunker. There it goes, forced to retreat. And a good hit from the rifle nade actually. Rifleman going to win that fight quite comfortably thanks to that extra damage from the REs. Gonna get some wire off on the sandbags. The rifleman could like try hang about around the edge of these walls, try ambush a squad in close, but peeling off to the side. And it looks like Clororaa also forced off. Did briefly see a M20 in the build for TüMe, but got cancelled. Maybe we're going to go for something a bit sturdier, like the Stuart, and very close to this. This is going to be a very fast Stuart, if that is the option. Does have full machine gun bulletins loaded up as well. So probably going to be seeing a few 50 cals.
We're losing a capture point. Contact!
MG coming around the corner here. Got MG setting up. Ooh, avoid suppression though, well done. Here comes the 222. 50 cal suppressing. Stuart is in the build and so is an ambulance. Activates the AP ammo, but the 222 driving right on past, and the Grenadiers on the flank.
Heavy truck waiting for deployment.
In the way, no anti-tank grenade from the rifleman. Was activating it a little bit slow, forced back by the threat of the rifle grenade from the Grenadiers. Could have been a wipe.
Point is being overrun.
I think honestly, Clororaa probably could have chased that rifleman and looked for a squad wipe, but chose not to. So yeah, Stuart hitting the field before 7 minutes. Very strong timing on that. The echelon's rolling up. A lot of munitions for TüMe at this stage. One of these should probably have a sweeper on them at this stage.
One of our capture points. Our supply line just got cut off.
Don't want to be hitting a telemine with that Stuart. Pack rolling up for Clororaa. So
capture point is under attack.
pretty standard stuff for Clororaa. Pretty much the cookie cutter build. AT gun rolling up for 101st, who hasn't gone for a 222. And double rifle nades actually from Shadics. Must mean no sweepers, but you get a good 1-2 punch. Don't actually drop any models though, that can be one of the issues, and can't fire past the silo there. Captain coming around the corner, doesn't have the bar on this yet, which is unusual. Oh, rifleman, big old flank here from Shadics, didn't see that one wrapping round. Ooh, a little bit clumsy on the chase. Maybe could have threatened the wipe on that. Ooh, when the captain goes down, those Grenadiers getting some big hits. Oh, that started out so promising for Shadics. Ends up going south for him. But a fourth Grenadier constructed by Clororaa, so we are really following the standard build. Oh boy, anti-air half-track right on top of the pack. The pack got a shot off, but he did actually repair that up a tiny bit after it took the first hit. So that wasn't a kill. A little bit of repairs from Shadics making all the difference. Throws out a Molotov to try and win this fight, but with the sniper joining in, that's not going to be possible. And a third re-echelon coming in for Shadics now. I wonder if this one's going to be a sweeper or another rifle nade launcher. Up here, AP ammo equipped, but the 222 gets out of there before any damage comes through. But here comes a Stuart. It's off to the side of the pack. I think one more shot will actually kill the 222 here. No. It's the MGs didn't do quite enough, and there we go. Polishes it off easy without taking a single hit worth of damage. No Grenadiers in the vicinity. But maybe worried about getting intercepted if he tried to run down here, and the Stuart trying to play evasively at this stage. You've got to be very careful when you're doing this not to crush a whole bunch of shrubbery and reveal in the fog of war exactly where you're moving. But it looks like this evasive maneuver is going to work out quite nicely. No Grenadiers coming out from base. His allies pack occupied at the moment. So there you go. Good move from TüMe. Took a slight risk, but it paid off. If there was a Grenadier waiting back at base over here, that could have backfired horribly, but did pay off. Okay, we've got bars on the rear echelon first. Is that just single bars? No double bars. I was actually wondering if Shadics is going to do something similar. Go for some bars on these rifle nade launcher squads. He's getting a blob of them. I'm guessing that 4 rear echelon rifle nades all connecting at once will actually wipe a model. So he's trying to get a critical mass of them to get some kills. Haven't seen this tactic before. Oh, double packs for 101st. Those anti-air half tracks not going to last long. Big oof, and knocked out his own light AT mine as well. Unfortunate. Here come the rifle nades, but oh boy, he's getting slaughtered by the sniper. All of these grenades are getting intercepted. They're just trying to move around. Bar on the ground. Oh, rear echelon, late retreat. Oh, almost certain to go down here. We just switch their focus fire across. No veterancy on the rear echelon, so they are very squishy. Or maybe vet 1, but doesn't give them enough. Doesn't give them any survivability. And this sniper is just such a thorn in Shadics' side. So hard to handle. Stuart probing. No Grenadiers nearby for the snare, so TüMe can be a little bit more aggressive with it. And that's a sniper for Clororaa now as well. So no escape from the snipers. Yeah, at the moment, rifle nade launchers getting dodged quite nicely. And yeah, since they can't really run and gun, can't really do much against these snipers. Doesn't like automatically give them smoke either. Oh, that's some big suppression. AT gun goes down. Okay, Clororaa getting himself in some trouble. Steel on the pack now, the 50 cal doing a great job. And this rifleman just buying some time for the pack to get away. Working very nicely.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Oh, big push down the far side from 101st. Oh, big rifle nade damage, I mean grenade launch damage. That sniper, 22 kills already. Almost 2 kills a minute. That's scary. Uh-oh. This could be the end of the rear echelon. Oh no. They're coming around the corner. They're so squishy at this stage until they get that veterancy. These, Grenadiers, Vet 2, Vet 3, they've got that 40% accuracy bonus with the LMG. So they are shredding the rear echelon that don't have any received accuracy at Vet 1. A little bit of Vet 2. Of course, the 5th man at Vet 3, but it's a tough timing for the rear echelon. It's a similar story with Royal Engineers for British forces. In fact, even worse, since they don't get any received accuracy of Vet 2 either. You have to wait until Vet 3. So you can shred until Vet 3. It's bad.
We are losing a sector.
So the WS team feels like they've lost their grip on this game a little bit between Shadics losing 2 re-echelon as well as the anti-air half-track. I think TüMe, yeah, lost 1 re-echelon. Did pick up the pack though. And it's a good person to pick up the pack since he went for lieutenant. Won't have to side tech to get captain to build an anti-tank gun, so it's going to be very helpful. Got the major in production and pretty close to a tank now. If it's going to be the medium. Shadics going straight for the Calliope. You know, 15, 16 minutes is around the timing where you could be fighting against a Panzer IV. Looks like both of the Axis players, though, going for tier 4. So this is going to work out for Shadics, but kind of only by luck. You know, this easily could be like a slightly slow Panzer IV for either of these Axis players. He doesn't have any anti-tank either. Here comes the Calliope, targeting the sniper. Doesn't really hit too much. It was a pretty long-range barrage. The scatter, not the best for Shadics, so doesn't really get the job done. And you really want that first rocket artillery barrage to be super effective. Maybe your opponent, you know, doesn't prime their brain to be ready to dodge those hits. Can often be the most effective. And a second pack picked up now by Clororaa as well.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Double packs. Yeah, reasonably hard to handle on this map. To counter as the allies. Oh wow, I didn't notice that, but the sniper got very, very low for Clororaa. Oh, this is just a torture to watch. Let's have a look at these Shadics. Ooh, with Rifleman, he's got that KD. TüMe, it's a pretty similar situation, honestly. You kind of see it in the pop caps, maybe about 20 pop cap each for the Axis at this stage. That manpower bleed catching up. But okay, it's going to be. He did lock into Mechanized and he's going for a 76mm Sherman. Ordinarily, you know, has a very good matchup with the Ostheer Panzer IV, but it looks like we might be seeing some Panthers to kick things off, and that's a bit of a harder matchup for the 76mm Sherman. Oh boy, and dropping fast in the center, the double snipers picking away. Drops a Bard. Probably didn't have time to pick it up as well. Threat level incredibly high. Still probing though with the Stuart. Knows the location of the packs now, so maybe could go somewhere else on the map. Calliope, ooh, and catches the Grenadiers before they can retreat out of the area. That's what Shadics was looking for. Playing up for Clororaa, has locked into Fortified Armour. And going for the Brumbeer, so I'm guessing it's going to be like a Brumbeer elephant situation. They are should be quite good. No anti-air half-track anymore to shoot this down, remember. Eyes off Vet 1 before getting out. Shadics still with no anti-tank, by the way. Wonder if Shadics has played against 101st before and knows his build order or something. This is crazy to have absolutely zero anti-tank at this stage of the match. TüMe pretty well handled those. Stuart, 76mm and an AT gun. No bazookas on any of his infantry though. Probing, double packs lining up here.
The enemy is taking our territory.
It's out of there in time. it's going to be feeding a bit of vet to these AT guns, and the bunker back there suppressing Shadics' move. Here comes the Panther now. Is he going full disrespect into the base? He could. He honestly could. Calliope's pulling back. Sitting out here, he's got the MG upgrading. They'll start forcing back these riflemen a bit faster. Here comes the Brumbier Clororaa. Sherman coming forward, still on regular rounds. Not the armor piercing. Typically, if you're going to be like poking one shot here or there, you do want the AP rounds equipped. And same story if you're maybe going head to head with the Panther. You want the heavy rounds equipped, I believe, because they do have a slower rate of fire than the regular rounds. But if you're doing like flanking maneuvers, you're going to get on the rear armor. Then you want the regular rounds equipped, since they do have the better rate of fire. Here's the target again. Watch my guides on tactical support. You'll know that I'm not a big fan of targeting Grenadiers, because once they get Vet 3, they get that received damage bonus. 20% received damage, so it makes them a lot harder to kill with rocket artillery. That's why I favor targeting support weapons generally at that stage. Oh, here we go. Big move coming in. And again, it's largely because Clororaa doesn't have any Grenadiers in the vicinity threatening the snare. Oh, bounces that shot. How was that not a penetrating hit? Oh, bounces again. I mean, that one was definitely on the frontal armor. Charging through the smoke, Clororaa having trouble. And eventually, 76mm gets the job done. Gets out of there, no snare. Sloppy control for Clororaa, honestly. He had that Grenadier waiting nearby. Definitely could have run through the smoke and got a snare off during that. Does manage to decrew the pack back here. And Stuart's doing its best. Oh, Major forgotten about perhaps. Could go down to the sniper. He's moving so he can try and get another shot off. Gonna get out of range, but lining up a good position on the 50 count. Good sequence there from TüMe. Worked out. He saw the opportunity, you know, as I was saying, Clororaa. 4 Grenadiers, but nothing near the Brumbier. It's definitely an error in control. Jackson in the build next for Shadics. There's quite a lot of munitions as well. Could start using cover to cover. Bit of smoke, bit of sprint action.
A capture point is under attack. Enemy fire! Keep low!
Comes the Calliope again into the Grenadiers in the centre. They're just going to run out to the side. And it works out for them as well. So yeah, only really one strong Calliope barrage out of 4, I think, so far for Shadics. And if you're going Calliope first, you definitely wanted to have more of an impact than that. But, you know, the Panther back the other way hasn't really done anything. He's not even just camping it in the middle of all the infantry to rack up machine gun damage. 101st a little bit inactive. He's going for a Werfer next. Still has a lot of manpower. Can maybe put down a fuel cache or 2. And there we go. The Stuart finally goes down to the AAT guns. Maybe because this one might get the rate of fire bonus from Vet. Actually dropping down some smoke. He's going in maybe for a sniper kill with the Sherman. Oh, doesn't find it. Smoke maybe backfiring there. Echelon out the back, in some trouble. It's a dangerous retreat path. It looks like TüMe's forgotten about it. Oh. Oh. Oh, the sniper polishes it off. Oh, major dead for Shadics as well. Looks like maybe the sniper seeing to that. So this is a real struggle. Oh, he actually does have bazookas. He's got weapon racks ticked. Interesting. Still pretty close on the victory points in spite of the WS team being so far behind in KD. It's just crazy. The KD is so shockingly bad because of these snipers. It's so hard to deal with on this map, but you know, neither of the US players is trying to use smoke or anything, so not trying to counter it super hard, just accepting the bleed and trying to play around it. Just trying to set up, but the double MG Green is chopping through that 50 cal very quickly. Riflemen doing their best here, but you know, when you drop models so quickly to that sniper, look at this, they're up to 30 kills already. When did he build this sniper again? Ooh! Big rifle nade and the riflemen go down. Oh, this is getting real ugly real fast for the WS team. They need a Calliope wipe. Looks like that last one got 0 kills. And they need some big plays from these double Shermans. And first locking into Encirclement. Oh, for a second Werfer now as well. Oh, slight missed micro there. Maybe chance for forced retreat. Okay, they're coming round the side with the vehicles. We've got a Scott in the mix now as well. Oh, but there's a Talamine down here. Oh, that was a good move from Clororaa. He's got the double packs rotating. I think it's going to be Elephant next, but still quite a way off. Here come the double packs though. Big. Oh, and they're both Vet 2. Oh, and they knock out the Sherman so quickly. He tried to drop smoke from the Scott. Doesn't work out. Did drop break supply line, but maybe didn't have enough munitions to close the pocket after that. Panther's actually in some trouble. Jackson getting a couple good hits, but he decides to back off. The double packs coming through the center. Good time to back off. Would he have died to one more shot? It's hard to say. It's kind of right on that threshold. Maybe one shot would have got him or not. But it looks like Shaq's not going to take the risk. Big loss for TüMe though, losing that Sherman, and it's you know, part of the problem. 76mm Sherman doesn't have any extra health, so once those packs get that Vet 2 reload bonus, it's just very hard to duck away from them in time reactively. TüMe pays the price. He's lost, you know, both his rear echelons down to 1 rifle now. Very weak infantry. Gonna need some heroic plays to grind their way back into this one. But at least the Pyre wipe is a start. Bars equipped now for Shadics. Might be rolling up very close to the front line. 52 kills on the sniper. 6 on the other. Here come the double Werfers. Targeting back here. No. Ooh, close call on that rifle. Looks like it's one of those 2 area barrage. Saw that the other day actually. Trying to catch you as it retreats. Just about worked out. Cleared off the bunker back here at least, so it does open up the VP. And the Allies are still doing quite well on the victory points. Had a very strong hold on this point. They've done enough harass on the other two. Let's keep this competitive. Comes the Calliope into the center. Elephant's there as well. And the machine gun gets the decro on it. I think I have some cheeky attack rounds there.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
The good news is, you know, for Shadics, the double packs are constantly being used right next to each other for both the Axis players. So if they can be found, get targeted by the Calliope, it could be an easy double wipe because of that positioning. Bunker up for 101st makes sense. He had, you know, so much manpower floating at 100 pop cap. It's just been such an easy game for him thanks to that sniper play. Saved himself so much manpower. It's getting a little bit harder for the Axis to dodge now. Or grenades rather. Halfmate going back the other way. Panther making a bit of a move. Got the Jackson nearby, but no rifleman to throw into tank grenades. Calliope just about ready to fire again. The question for Shadics is, what's he going for next? Is it going to be another Calliope? Is he going to try and maybe go for like a Sherman, like a dive? Try and knock out these Werfers. It's pretty well defended actually. Bunker, Telemine back here. And doesn't have any sweepers, of course, going for mass rifle-made launches, so that could backfire quite badly. TüMe sticking to the 76mm Shermans could... it's probably a reasonable choice. He's also got a cavalry rifleman squad. He's got smoke as well. Ooh, close call. But again, not quite a wipe. If there was any other squad, but you know, the Grenadiers with the received damage bonus keeps them alive.
Sherman ready.
Smoke out from the Sherman to help duck away from the AT guns. Making a bit of a move here. We've got some infantry rolling in for TüMe. Around the side of the machine gun. Oh, but there's a bunker back there. Does get the decro on that machine gun at least, but oh, he's going to drop some major artillery. You've got the Pyos coming back to recover it. Charging through the smoke now. TüMe getting something going, but the double packs all the way back here. Well positioned against the Sherman dive. Got close the pocket, engaged now.
We have lost an MGT.
Allies need to get out of here. Oh, TüMe.
Reconnaissance flight ready at your
Looks like he's maybe not going to suffer any wipes at least. Oh, spoke too soon. There goes the 50. Don't think Shadics really took any damage from that though, and he's able to reconnect on his side of the map. Ooh, looks like the 50 cal got completely annihilated though. Can't recrew that weapon, unfortunate for TüMe. But you know, the Allies don't really have the manpower to put caches down to shut down that kind of play from 101st Airborne. They just haven't had the manpower. That's those double snipers bleeding them too hard.
The bunker has been approved with an MG42. Shoot up here.
Shadics still struggling for manpower. Meanwhile, we've got all sorts of caches coming in out the back now. Bunkers for days for the 101st. Making good use of that excess manpower, since he's so close to his pop cap limit. Oh, Calliope sprinkles a sniper, gets the decro on the machine gun again. Really are actually in some trouble now as well. That rifle's charging ahead. Oh, some bazookas actually on that Ranger as well, just one. Machine gun in the center though. Drops bazooka also. Pretty high chance of dropping the bazooka when you have all your other weapon slots tied up with the Thompsons.
We are losing a sector.
Okay, here comes the whiff barrage. WS team still doing alright on victory points, down by about 50.
The Scharfschütze has arrived.
With all these bunkers everywhere, it's hard to be aggressive now even. And there we go, the double packs finding the 76mm Sherman right as it's getting around the corner. He's launching out some smoke. Trying to kill off this bunker, but cost him his tank again, TüMe. Oh. Tried to steal away the MG42, doesn't get away with it. The sniper sees to that, I believe. Oh boy, what is this Scott doing on the way forwards here? Finishes off the bunker, that's what he's doing. Double pack's missing. Recon plane coming in. The Elephant also missing though. I think that was just before the vision came through. I think that was an attack ground attempt. So that's good news for TüMe at least. Keeps the Scott alive. Second sniper now for Clororaa. He's not looking to make any friends in this game. Who needs a Brumbeer when you've got double snipers, you know? He's got his anti-infantry well handled. At the moment though, they're both targeting the same model, so slowing down the rate of attrition. Attack grounding, clearing off some S mines. Come around this corner, oh, but again, Talamine down here. Pushes out some smoke. Gonna go for emergency repairs, it looks like. Oh, maybe not. Didn't have the munitions for emergency repairs? Uh-oh. Maybe he hasn't realised that. Go, the AT guns. Not going in for the kill. And the Werfers, a lot of scanner at that range. Don't actually get the decoy on that stolen MG42 either. Bunker's not upgrading yet. And the Sherman just going to sit here and repair the whole time safely. Smoke wearing off now. Cav rifles dropping very quickly to the double snipers. Oh, they missed the kill shot on retreat. Elephant rolling through the center there, forcing back the Jackson. He's actually in held down mode. They're just sprinkling some damage on these riflemen. Plane ultimately shot down by the Sherman's Pintle, I believe. Shadics, just with this manpower bleed, struggling to afford any more units. Looks like he's going for re-echelon though, instead of anything else. Suppose they do have a low reinforced cost than riflemen, so maybe that's his idea. Just going to be dropping one model at a time to the snipers anyway. Okay, Calliope into the center, slightly behind the Grenadiers, and they retreat into it. Does a lot of damage, no squad wipes though, but that was a pretty good barrage nonetheless. Ooh, there we go, Grenadier down. And they dropped an LMG up here as well. I thought Clororaa only lost one, but he did. Sprinkling some damage onto the sniper. Has to retreat. 2 LMGs on the ground, but 2 snipers. Okay, again, TüMe able to knock out the bunker down here. Elephant's rotating across to try to deal with that. Bit of a move coming in for Shadics meanwhile on the other side of the map. The squad actually has to be a bit worried about their retreat path. Looks like they're going to get away. TüMe meanwhile loses the machine gun in the center. Looks like the snipers is just hitting so hard, and really is going to be able to recover all these dropped LMGs as well. More bad news for the allies. Jackson bouncing his first shot. Recon plane up, providing vision. Trying to throw out a sticky satchel here perhaps on the Elephant. There it goes. Is that enough damage? Got any engine crits? Not quite, no. Oh, and here we go. Breaks supply line out the back. Here comes. Close the pocket. TüMe slow to get away with these machine guns. They could get hammered here. Oh, is he not aware of what close the pocket does? Here he goes now, getting out of the way. Oh, a Shadics! Lost the re-echelon on the far side.
Enemy forces are now down to
That
200
is
points.
cut off. That's that VP. You see that? It's in this sector, not this one. So forced a lot of retreats. I think TüMe didn't lose anything though.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Gone for a rebuild on the 76 mil. And Shadics never ending up going for another vehicle, just, you know, putting all of his manpower into men. Looks like Clororaa has a Panther queued up. He could just squeeze one in now if he doesn't reinforce. Maybe once he's got that, he's going to try and get aggressive against TüMe. Did even on the VPs of this stage though, which is rather incredible. Guys are doing such a good job contesting. Does feel like maybe 101st is a little bit less active down here than he could be. Workers doing 1 kill, 5 kills, so maybe that's part of the reason. Workers haven't really been paying off. Oh, okay, well, spoke too soon. Cav rifles get wiped by them. Okay, at least the sniper misses that shot. Minimal manpower damage.
The Luftwaffe stands ready to cut off the enemy.
Might be out the back, try and catch the repairing units. Just about wiped one of the bios. Nice call on the Grenadiers as well, but they do survive. Doesn't matter to 101st though, he could rebuild them so easily. He's got over 1,000 manpower saved up. Chasing away the sniper first off. Focusing on the Grenadiers. Slightly sloppy retreat there from 101st. Could cost him this Gren. I thought he might try to go for like a Vet 1 shot from the sniper to try and prevent that wipe, but he doesn't. Missed opportunity there for 101st to maybe save that squad, but stunned from that incendiary round. Might have got the job done. He's going for a Panzer Grenadier next. That's interesting. I wonder if he's going to put Shreks on it. Now the Axis is swimming in fuel as well. We do have mainly munitions caches, and we've got the Panther out for Clororaa. He's set that up in hull down mode. That thing's a real handful. So much range when it's got hull down active. Major artillery down. It's the worst of the damage from that Werfer strike. Cal gets decrewed up here though, and recovered. TüMe triple 76mm Shermans. I don't think it's that easy for him to get much done on his side of the map, but maybe with the allied double team, perhaps on the far side, could be very effective. This is random team action though, so harder to coordinate, of course. Oh, there we go. Big wipe. They were so clumped up, that Grenadier squad. 37 kills now for Calliope. Has really started to accelerate over his last 4 or 5 barrages.
The capture point is under attack.
This is one sniper to retreat, another one's right there. 22 kills on that one that he only just built as well. Okay, here we go. They're switching sides, but the recon plane will have scouted this out. So the Panther's rotating. In fact, it looks like it's maybe going in for the Scott kill. We do have a Jackson back here, though. So it should stop the Panther. But yeah, good timing on that recon plane. Scouting the move of the triple Sherman. Were targeting this US blob with TüMe, but they do get away before any damage comes through. Here come the Shermans. They find the Panther a little bit out of position, maybe accidentally setting up into held down mode. Elephant comes out of held down mode. Panther blitzing across for 101st. But the Vet 3 packs, they're just too lethal at this stage. 2 Shermans down. Really need some infantry-based form of anti-tank to help deal with the Elephant while this push is going on. The Jackson's switching across, but even that's in trouble now. It took all that damage from the AT guns as it rotated. So that move does not work out for TüMe at all. Oh, gets a decro on the pack. That's something. But yeah, 3 for 1 there. 76 more Shermans for a Panther. Not good at all. Good TüMe. Still red. Oh boy. Getting out of there. Oh no, he doesn't. Absolute max Ranger. On the Ranger. Squad boy, you're in danger. He's doing well on the VPs though again. It's only with a small lead. US infantry is holding its own. Not quite enough damage there for the engine crit. Calliope into the center, trying to catch the sniper. Sniper right on the edge. Doesn't end up going down, but the stolen pack does.
Reconnaissance flight set to go.
It looks like we're going to get some shenanigans again. Close the pocket active. You just got to be careful here. He could get targeted. He's right on the edge. Yep, there he goes. And the 50 cal dead as well. I do feel a little sorry for the allies. You know, they just so down on manpower and just can't afford to cash up to protect against that. So they're getting slammed by these closed pockets at the moment. And yeah, you got to be careful. Like, even if you're close, you're still in your territory, but you're close to the edge of the zone, that AoE can still hit you like we saw on the Major. Pyro did though. Maybe to the Scott. That's something. Nothing going all the way in. He's got that recon plane up. He's feeling bold. He's gone for a Broom Bear next as well, Clororaa. I feel like this is maybe not a good idea though. He needs capping squads to help close the show on the victory points. Those double snipers are doing enough. Should just continued on with this other composition. See, here comes Flyby. Doesn't really hit too much again. I do feel like... Oh, there we go. Sniper goes down. Nice shot from the 76mm Sherman. There's one reasonably good thing about the 76mm Sherman. It seems to have quite good scatter. So, even though it's quite small AoE, it's actually reasonably good at killing things like snipers. Because of that tight scatter, it finds the mark quite often. And here we go, yeah. I was going to say that earlier. I lost my train of thought, but it's actually not a bad idea to try and like kill the sniper with your Jackson. Yeah, maybe like a 5% chance of it connecting, so take a punt. Oof, close call luckily for TüMe. One of the packs misses a shot. Playing up again for Clororaa. Trying the Axis with so much vision, so much confidence as well. Some bunkers up covering this VP now as well. And first trying to push down here. He has kind of been, you know, at 90-ish pop cap. Hasn't really been pushing all the way up to 100 quite often throughout this match. Maybe you could have like one extra squad on capping, and here we go. We've actually got a fighting position back here. Can't bleed any manpower to the sniper. Oh, big woofers. That recon plane providing the vision. Great connection. Drops back on the 50. Try and get some smoke down the cap. They do have that Scott out. Just more smoke machine. Try to barrage the sniper. Meanwhile, the Calliope going for the Grenadiers. Catches the pack a little bit as well. Doesn't quite... Oh, there it goes. Does decrew the pack. Elephant making a move here. Gets hit by a sticky satchel, I believe. And now Panther's in quite deep against the Vet 3 Jackson. Jackson hasn't popped AP rounds though. Probably should have. Oh, just out of range. So it doesn't take return fire. Jackson looks likely to knock out this Panther, but pop the AP rounds. Would have already been dead. Didn't need that final shot. So sometimes it's not just about the penetration. The damage can come in handy as well. Ooh, good connection. And the Pyos go down. Axis all of a sudden find themselves in a bit of a sticky situation. Rebuild on the Panther for 101st. But, you know, finally the Axis getting off their 100 pop cap armies. They took some big losses. But still quite far behind though. Push Panther for Clororaa, so he's really low on infantry now. Held down Elephant. Getting blasted. Good smoke out as well, covering from the sniper. He's trying to get in range for another sticky satchel perhaps. Pack goes down, could pick this up with the Lieutenant. Oh, the Elephant's in some big trouble. There it goes! Sticky satchel. Oh, Clororaa too confident, staying in held down mode on the front line with an engine crit. And it backfires on him horribly. Now all of a sudden this game is wide open again. TüMe does not get away with that pack that he picked up in the center, but the Axis are going to actually kill it. First did lose a sniper. I don't know if I covered that one. saw Clororaa go down, but and now TüMe getting mobile with these Shermans coming out to the side, trying to clear out these bunkers. Panther already quite low. The packs, only one of them left now, and it doesn't have Vet 3 anymore, not nearly as troubling. He's going in for the Brumbeer kill, which is crazy. Maybe you'll be able to get it. The pack, I think, has maybe lost vision from the smoke, or maybe this little shrub. There's one more shot to kill the Brumbeer. Will it penetrate? Oh, he misses. Oh, TüMe. Overplaying his hand there.
A medium tank was just lost.
Uses both Shermans again for nothing. Thought he's just going to come out here, clear off these bunkers, you know, open up the cap, because the Allies now have an opportunity to win this game on the victory points. Some stormtroopers out now for 101st. Oh, late retreat from Shadics. Ooh, okay, squad down. It's a big loss. You can see the Axe is still way ahead in army size. About 25 pop cap up at this stage. 101st still with enough in reserve to build a couple more units as well. Clororaa needs a second squad of Pyos. 101st losing his AT gun out the back. This Calliope, 45 kills now. Getting the job done. Stormtroopers trying to hide back here. Just out of range of the fighting position. Slow to retreat after that.
Enemy forces have 100 points remaining. Crowds are sniffing around our asses. Tactical point
Going
being
into
captured.
attack ground mode perhaps to try to clear off those bunkers. Scott doing 8 kills. 3. Ooh, okay, make that 10 kills. Big old squad wipe. Trying to use held down on the Brumbeer again. I don't know. It's just, is it that good? Feels like it's really limiting the movement of the Brumbeer, and it can't actually fire back here. Has to break it. Doesn't manage to get an anti-tank grenade off. Maybe too worried about getting squad wiped. Second Jackson picked up now by Shadics. Clears off one bunker, but there's another one nearby, and that's a command tank for Clororaa. That's not what I was expecting at all. Oh, where's this Panther going? Running straight in. Target weak point. Wow, I can't believe that that came off. I thought he activated it too late. Pop smoke though. Oh, Pack doesn't quite manage to fire again in time. No engine crits, so the Panther's going to get out of there, but there we go. Triple cap against the Axis. Now they're actually behind on VPs for the first time in a very long time.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Uh-oh. Ooh, Echelon dead. Big shot from 101st Brumbeer now. He's got so much though, the double woofers and the Brumbeer. No AT gun to deal with these Jacksons anymore. Could find himself in some trouble because of that. There we go. Panther goes down out the back. It looks like one of the Jacksons is also going to fall. Taking shots. The Cav Rifles looking to get around the back here. B4 command tank dead. Meanwhile over here to the pack. Jackson holding its ground, fighting position up in the center.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points. Enemies are swarming one of our emplacements.
Ooh, there go the re-echelon. Looks like another break supply line. Close the pocket. Forthcoming, he's got the stormtroopers on the other points. Oh, this could be trouble. Oh, Echelon did just like that. Jackson Jackson able to get away. Reconnecting now. High dead in the center actually. So it does buy the Axis quite a lot of breathing room. They're going to be able to capture the map, but they're down to just 37 points. 101st still has a very large army. Calliope into the center. Sniper dodging off to the side. Wants to stay in there for the capture, but got uncloaked. Has to retreat. So doesn't manage to cap up the middle. Got the stormtroopers coming out to the far side now. Okay, Panther's repaired back up. Looks like he wants to maybe clear off the fighting position with that. Lieutenant again going to try cap. This time might be able to get off to the side so he doesn't get pinned by the bunker. Never got rebuilt over there. Comes the Bomber now for Clororaa. Big hit on the lieutenant. 2 76mm Shermans, and they see a wounded Brumbear. They come finish it off. Pack is in the middle, quite far away from being able to defend this. 76mm, even if they can't kill the Brumbear, they can shut down this capping attempt. Points are draining fast from the Axis right now.
We are close to defeat. 25 points remaining.
Jackson and Panther trading shots. Dash to the far VP, but Panther taking a hammering. And here we go. Oh, the Brumbear goes down. The double 76s. See to that. Oh, and then they knock out the sniper as well. 11 points remaining now. Backing away, but the Axis are capping in the center. No, they're not. Calliope stops that. Points are draining very slowly, but the stormtroopers throw out smoke, but the re-echelon jamming the capture over here. The pack capping, but here come the Grenadiers. 76mm getting on top. They don't have any LMG or Pintle upgrades. 2 VPs remaining. Oh, re-echelon going down fast. Oh, they managed to neutralize in the center. It's not done yet. We've got some Pegreen Shreks up here as well. And this is really hard to crush the Shrek squad in a situation like this. So TüMe decides to back out. I think that's a right call with all these wrecks around and the VP flag there. Try to go for crushing maneuvers. Wouldn't work out too well. 1 VP for the Axis. Here comes the Panther, it's blitzing in, looking for the Jackson kill. Oh, Jackson bouncing. Doesn't have munitions for the AP rounds, and there he goes. Oh, the Calliope could be next. There's one issue with all these re-echelon. They don't have any snares to shut down this Panther plate. Here comes the 76mm Sherman, though, looking to get onto the rear armor. Oh. Unit after unit going down in the capping wars at the moment. Switches his focus fire over to the Brumbear. That one goes down. Trying to cap up here. Neutral. Axis have to be so careful. Oh, but there we go. The stormtroopers spring their ambush with the tactical advance. That's a very fast wipe. And the riflemen might have been able to win this without the support of the Panther, but with it, they have to retreat. Echelon trying to hold their ground. Oh no! TüMe lost both his riflemen over here. Was that to a Werfer strike? Oh no. Oh, but there's the Calliope. Gets one back. 76mm Sherman though. Ooh, Panther doesn't blitz in for the kill. It's an all-out capping war, but it seems like the Axis are going to hang on for a little bit longer at least. Army size is still very close. Echelon getting the capping going. 48 points remaining for the Allies, but they just need to drain 1 point off the Axis. Causing some cav rifles. They're a, you know, fast squad, but without the Thompsons, they are getting shredded by the Peregrines at this range. Those grease guns need to be a bit closer than that. We've got some fresh Rangers as well. Calling infantry, you know. Good option in these desperate capping situations. He dodges that bundle grenade. But nothing to stop the Panther from just blasting away with the machine guns here. Scott comes into the center. Decent couple hits. Okay, he's coming around the side with the Lieutenant. Double bar. 3 stars of veteran. See if he dodges this grenade. Oh, that was an easy win. But what was that from TüMe? Maybe paying attention to his tanks, not to his infantry. Oh, I think that could have been it for the Allies. Didn't dodge that grenade though. And here we go. Coming in with the Panther. Good dodge on the Calliope on that VP. Oh, 76mm Sherman getting a couple good hits in. Needs to penetrate one more, and he does. 3 pins in a row, I think all on the frontal armor as well. Very good fortune for TüMe. Okay, getting some triple cap now against the Allies, and I don't think they have what it takes now. Scott's over here trying to assist. Pack's going to jump in to jam the capture. Oh, and the Brumbiers here as well. Fresh Brumbier. And that's it. The Axis, they hang on 1 VP. Oh, no. GG. Wow. Can't believe that. Oh, man, that Lieutenant, if it just dodged that bundle nade over here, could have been it. Oh, well. I don't know how the Allies managed to hang on as well as they did, because their KD was atrocious. Those double snipers or triple snipers, essentially, bleeding them so hard. But they managed to stay roughly even on VPs for most of the match in spite of that. Quite impressive. Felt like maybe 101st didn't get much value out of his Werfers for a very long time this match. I think that's what just managed to keep the Allies hanging in there. Had enough squads to cap in spite of the sniper bleed. And eventually, you know, they found a chink in the armor. That damaged engine elephant over here in hull down mode on the front lines. The genesis for a good comeback from the Allies, and they just about closed the show, but wow. Well done by the Axis. They got it done in the end. I do think Clororaa may be making some slight build mistakes, you know, on the tail end of this one. And 101st Airborne needed to push that extra, you know, 8 or so pop cap into his army. He needed 1 more squad or something to just give him a little bit more capping power. And I think they could have closed this game a bit earlier than this. You know, considering the Axis had probably a 30-ish pop cap or maybe slightly more lead for the vast majority of this game. They should have been able to win this one more convincingly, especially with TüMe, you know, building up a reasonable army of Sherman twice and then kind of diving in and losing them for not much return. Combined with the other issues, should have been a easier win for the Axis. But, you know, it was a good idea from 101st going for bunkers everywhere, telemines everywhere. That did really hurt the Allies. But it wasn't quite enough to stop them making that comeback. GG. Well played by both teams. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.